everyone, it is Tracy here again from Temperance Tarot, and I'm doing a requested video, a very short, very brief show and tell of my Albano Waite cards. Lisa at Mindful Tarot very recently did a video on a vintage Albano Waite, and I discovered that my deck, based on her information, is actually a vintage deck, my full deck. I bought it off of eBay several years ago, and it came in this battered little box here, and it came wrapped in this scarf, which I have kept with it. It also had a piece of hematite in the box, but I've taken that out. And I was never sure, because it didn't come with a box or a little white book, if it was actually a vintage one or if it was a newer one. But apparently US Games didn't start printing this one until the 90s. So this is definitely a vintage one. It's got the little flaw, and it's got the purple, where are my core cards for my pentacles? There we go. It's got the very nice purple color for the background of the pentacles. Now, this deck has been edged in what I like to call dirt. This is a very well-loved deck, and I think I love it specifically because of that. This deck has seen use, and yeah, I love it. There's one card you can tell that's a little warped. Here he goes. It's the Knight of Pentacles. Maybe had a little tea spilled on him or something, and I love it. I love it because of that. So I was very happy to discover that this was a vintage one. But I also have this, which is a vintage majors only of the Albano Waite. And this one, other than the box being a little torn up, the cards are in actual pristine condition, and I do have the little white book. So we're just going to do a very quick show and tell of this deck. You can see it has the sun on the front, and it says Beginner's Course. On the bottom it says Tarot Cards, Tarot Productions, Inc. And on the top it says Tarot Cards, Tarot Productions, Inc. Same on the sides. Complete, authentic, accurate color tones. And then on the back it gives Pamela Coleman Smith and Arthur Edward Waite credit, tarot cards with accurate color tone, revisions by Frankie Albano. This Albano Waite tarot deck published by, and it's covered up because the bookshop that sold it actually put this sticker on the back, the Metaphysical Town Hall Bookshop on Mason Street in San Francisco, and formerly they spent 30 years on Powell Street. So that's just really cool. And then in the box we have, I mean, they are pristine cards. It's the same card stock. It's you know, it's thin, it's a little bit flimsy. It does have a little bit of a finish to it, like a linen, slightly linen finish. And then it does have the same backs. Sorry about the helicopter. Not much I can do about that. And here we have the measures of the Albano Waite. So you can see that colors. Let's see if we can find a, let's see, here's the full card from my other deck and the full card from the, pretty doggone close. This one might be a little bit brighter, but that just could be because it hasn't seen as much use, and this one's seen the light of day a lot. Don't want to get these mixed up. And then the little white book for the, or a little goldenrod book for the majors only deck. It has no printing, you know, no copyright, none of that stuff. We have an introduction, how to use the small tarot pack, advice on the present day, your dearest wish, seeing the year ahead, asking a private question, basic meanings of the majors, the full significance of the cards, and some relationships of the cards to one another. So we have an introduction. You can see somebody has done some underlining in this book, but that's the extent. This was for advice on the present day, and that one was your dearest wish. So they're very intricate spread layouts. And then we have the basic meanings. I've never actually looked at this book. And then the full significance, so you have full card descriptions. Like the magician, also known as the juggler, spiritual meaning, the destiny of man struggling with the undercurrents of the occult, the material meaning, and an inverted meaning. So really, really comprehensive little book, all things considered. And then the relations of the cards to one another. So if you've got these two cards together, what that might mean. And then in the back we have, and then that's it. It just goes to the end, and that is it. So I don't know if I showed everything you wanted to see, but here are the rest of the cards. Very vibrant, a bit shiny, glossy, but very much the vintage Albano Waite. So there you have it, my brief show and tell of my vintage Albano Majors Only deck. Thanks so much for watching, everyone, and have a fabulous day.